Hi and welcome to the EatMyUke ukulele channel, where today we are learning to play Grace by Jeff Buckley. Earlier in the week I learned to play the full album and arranged it into a little medley, and it's time for you to learn one of those songs. So by the end of this lesson, this is what you'll be able to play. Hey. Alright, yeah, something like that. So let's waste no more time and get into it. As you can see, the song is split into two parts. You've got the opening riff, which will have you flying up and down the fretboard, and then you've got the verse chords. So let's start with that riff. You're opening up with this chord, which is your first finger on the 3rd fret, second on the 4th, and 3rd on the 5th. It's E minor, but just moved up a fret. And what you're doing is hitting every single one of those strings. And I'm playing this with my fingernail, and I'm kind of muting the strings a bit, but you don't have to. That's just the style I like to play it. You can play it with your thumb. Either way. So, hit them 3 notes. Then using your 3rd finger, you want to hit the 8th fret on the bottom string. Then you want to flip between the 6th fret and the 4th fret on the 2nd string 3 times. Alright, then you're going back to the chord, hitting them 3 notes. The 8th fret again, except this time you're moving up to the 10th fret on the bottom string, to the 8th, upper string to the 10th, to the 8th, then up to the 10th. So combining them two, you'd have this. Bit slower. And then the next part is that exactly again, except everything's moved up 2 frets. So you're starting with that one. This time you're moving up to that. And exactly the same thing. The first 3 notes. Then the 10th. Flip between the 8th and the 6th. The notes again. And then that little run between the 12th and the 10th this time. Alright? So, combining them two together, you'd have this. And you're ending on this chord. And that's just barring the 7th fret of the first 3 strings. And that's quite a questionable chord. What's coming next? What is coming next? The verse chords. So you're starting by barring the 2nd fret and using your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the bottom string. And you'll notice that my ukulele sounds a little bit deeper as I've got a low G. However, if you've got a high G, it's exactly the same note, it'll just sound a little bit higher. So, and you're strumming that and hammering on to the 5th. That's your first strum, and that's a down strum. So once you've hammered on, you come up, down, up, like this. Alright, and you do that twice. On the second time, I had an extra little up, but you don't have to do that. That's just a little thing you can do if you're able to. See, the extra one I added was like See, it's just a little thing to keep the rhythm going, but you don't have to do that. That's a little bit advanced, but if you're able to do it, good work. After you've strummed them 4 times each, you'll do it again, but just 2 strums. That's your 2 strums. After you've done that, using this pinky, you want to slide up all the way to the 12th. And you're hitting the 12th fret 4 times. Then the 10th, then the 7th. And you do that 3 times. Now it is a little bit difficult to slide your pinky and keep it up there. So if you're struggling to get it all the way up there, you can do it up here, look. And that's just sliding from the 3rd to the 5th. To the 3rd, open. Just gives you a little bit more time to get into the chords, so maybe start by doing that one and then work your way up to doing the slide. So you do that 3 times and then you end on this. Just a G major chord, strum it 4 times. And then 2. So combining all the chord bits together, it would sound like this. Right, and then combining the riff and the chords, you'd have this. Sounds really good. Very fun to play, and it is quite technical, and it's using loads of different techniques. Chords, strumming, riffs, palm muting, sliding, hammer-ons. So it's a really good rounded song to learn. Alright, I hope you found that tutorial useful and it helped you out and it wasn't too challenging. Please give me some feedback on these tutorials. I'm very new to doing them, so I'd love some constructive criticism, some feedback. Is the pacing right? Am I too fast? Am I too slow? Are the camera angles good? You know, just general things like that. I'd love to make these tutorials as good as they can possibly be. If you want to learn some more Jeff Buckley songs, you can get the full, easy to print tabs along with the backing tracks by joining EatMyUke Premium. There's a link down below for that. So I'll see you next week for another album on a ukulele and a lesson on a ukulele. Peace.